Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to look at some new trendy winter items at Zara. First up, we have this double-breasted blazer. They call this the double weave textured blazer. I call it a blue textured blazer. It's double-breasted, but it's really nice. The color is like this powder blue, which I think does well for a trendy winter item. It's not too bright, and it's not something that's a complete neutral. You can definitely pair it with neutrals if you're more of a person who likes toned down color palettes. But I like how it's fitted, but it's not oversized. It's also not like a snug fit. It's just like the perfect blazer. And this one is going to be $119. Everything that I talk about as usual will be linked down below. Next up, we have this white trench coat, which is just like the chef's kiss. This is one of those items that when you see it and it's in season, you need to grab it because you're going to have it forever and a day. It goes with so many different things. It's one of those pieces that's super chic. If you wanted to do like an all winter white look, this is going to be the trench coat that you're going to reach for to do that. If you have on jeans and a simple top, but you want to dress it up a bit, this is going to be the coat that you're going to go to. This is called the wool coat, and it does say that it's a limited edition. So if you like it, I would suggest checking out the link and go ahead and making your purchase, because we know how Zara is. What I like about it is the structure of it, the shape of it, but also it has this really interesting texture and fabric. It looks like really soft. I don't want to say Sherpa, but for lack of a better term, like Sherpa. You know, it kind of looks like those, like, what do they call it? Boucle chairs that are really in right now. It just has this really interesting texture. But the thing about the jacket is that you don't notice the texture until you're up on it. So if you just had this on from afar, it's just going to look like a really sleek, well-cut white trench. But then if you get up on it, you have that added element of the texture. It's just super nice. I like the length of it. It has the pockets. The lapels are really nice. They're like perfect. This is a great trendy winter piece. Okay, next we have this chocolate trench coat. It says it's olive, but it looks chocolate to me. I haven't seen this in person in store, so I'm not really sure. But looking at the picture of it, to me, it looks like a chocolate, but it does say olive. So maybe it's like that color that's kind of in between like chocolate and olive, you know, like a doodle color. That's maybe the color that it is, but I think it's so unique. Again, it's super well cut. I love the length of it. This one has the belt, and it's also double-breasted. So you're going to be able to play around with how you style something like this because it has those couple of added design features to it. The lapel on this one is not going to be like a traditional blazer type lapel. It's a shorter lapel, but it's still super trendy, very pretty. This is the kind of coat that looks good when you have like a turtleneck underneath it or something like that, where you get that little bit of peekaboo. It's going to look really nice and play well off the structure of this collar. So this one is, I think I told y'all the last one was limited edition. Is actually this one, and this one is $250. But this is again one of those pieces that you get it this season and you're going to have it for years and years to come. Okay, the bodysuit that I'm showing here, I think is a perfect piece. Let me tell you why. Bodysuits are always good when it comes to these type shirts. A lot of people wear bodysuits when they're more of the fitted design, but this is a button down. And the reason I think bodysuits work well with button down tops is because, you know, when you tuck it in, it's really hard for it to stay where you place it, especially if you're getting up, sitting down, walking around. If you're wearing it to work, if you're wearing it out, you're going to be moving. So the fact that it has that bodysuit at the bottom is going to keep it in place, which helps you just maintain the look you were going for when you put the outfit together. So this one is really nice. Collared. It does have sleeves that are long, but if you look at the picture, they're not going to be the sleeves that are like how this is not that type of sleeve. It's going to hit you more like this. So it's not quite a 3/4 sleeve, and it's not like a super long sleeve, but I think it's really nice. It comes in this blush color, and then it also comes in black, and it has this kind of like satin sheen to it, so that adds a little bit of style as well. This is going to be a really good piece. Put it on with slacks, it's going to look dressed up. Put it on with jeans and a heel, you're going to be ready to go out. So really cute. And this one is, let me see how much this is. This one is $39.90, so $40. Next we have this take on like an oversized classic white button down. This one, I like the shape of it, but I really like the gold button detail because that gives you something to play around with as far as accessories, how you style it with either light wash jeans or dark. In my opinion, I think dark wash jeans with a crisp white shirt and that gold detailing is really, really pretty. It looks really classic. And this type of shirt is going to be one of those pieces where you don't always feel like, oh, it's just a white button down. It has those little added features that give it just a little extra oomph. It's plain in the back, nothing fancy going on. You know, sometimes at Zara, they get a little party in the back going on. Nothing like that. Traditional collared shirt. And again, just with the gold buttons. This one is, let's see, $49.90, so $50 for a really trendy take on a classic white oversized button down. So next I'm going to talk about two separate pieces. They look very, very nice together, which is how they're pictured, but they're actually two separate pieces. This doesn't come as a set. So you have the top and the bottom. This is like a chocolate set. So it's like a traditional button down top, but it has that satin silk kind of sheen to it as well. And then the matching pants. I just like this color combination. I like this monochromatic look, because it's hard to find chocolate that looks really, really nice, that doesn't look cheap, because a lot of times you'll get like more like a dark brown, which tends to look a little cheap in my opinion. But a rich, deep chocolate is really hard to find unless you really are planning on spending a little more. So I do like this a lot. The pants are wide leg, really easy, relaxed fit. They have pockets. And I think if you shop Zara, you know how their lengths tend to run. So like I'm super short, but take that into consideration when you want to look at these pants. If you're considering purchasing, the length is going to hit you differently depending on how short you are. Their stuff usually runs long on me. And let's see, the top is $69.90, so $70, and the bottoms are $89.90, so $90 and $70, so basically $160 for a two-piece set. Really, really nice though. Real nice. Next we have these ankle pants, is what I'm gonna call them. They have these gold button details, so maybe that's like a thing with Zara right now. And they're ankle pants, so they're not gonna hit you long. They're gonna hit you at the ankle or higher, I guess, depending on, again, how tall you are. But I just like the cut of these. This is giving me like 70s, but like not bell-bottom platform 70s, like, you know, the like nice part of the 70s fashion. And I like that they have this like, I call it like a forced pleat because it's like this permanent pleat that's in the front. I think it makes it look more refined and it gives it more of a finished look, because pants cut like this, those ankle pants that tend to just flare just a bit at the bottom, can get a little like loosey-goosey and all over the place, but these are structured, so I really, really like these. And these are $45.90, so $46. You're going to be able to pair these with a white top, with a black top, with the chocolate top we just talked about. And I like how the model has it here with the open-toed sandals. I think that just adds to the fact that you can show off the cut of the pant. Next we have some jeans. It would not be a Zara video if we didn't put jeans in here, because Zara can do some jeans. So these are called the vintage loose fit jean. So they're going to be a relaxed fit, very loose. They're not going to be anything less skin tight or like the skinny type jean, as you can see. I like that they've styled it here where she's kind of rolled them up at the bottom. The model has them rolled up at the bottom. You could do that if you're into something that's that trendy. If not, you can wear them as is. Because they're wide leg, you can wear them like a boot cut jean. You can put boots with them, flats with them, sneakers with them. Whatever it is you want to do, it's going to pair well. And the wash of these is like a perfect medium wash, so you can do the white top with it if you want to. You can go with more pastel colors like that button down bodysuit we looked at earlier, and the blush, you could do something like that. If you want to just go with black, you can always put black with it. Really versatile, really nice pair of jeans that you can wear and get yourself through the winter with. And these jeans are $59.90, typical Zara prices, so like 60 bucks. Okay, let's look at some handbags. So Zara is good for giving you a take on a trend without straight up knocking off a bag. Sometimes they do, but really not often. So this is like a take on this current trend. It's kind of like this sloppy handbag. I want to say sloppy, slouchy handbag. It's not super structured. It has the knot detailing, which is a take from the Bottega bags, I think. And then it has the strap, which is not super structured. But this is a nice brown bag. It has gold detailing. I think the way that they play up the texture on this little metallic gold piece is really nice. That's what gives it a modern trendiness. But this is a nice, easy go-to chocolate bag. Like if you had on a white top, the white, say, button down top with the gold detailing, those jeans, and if you had this brown bag and some brown booties, that's a whole outfit. And you just add a little bit to it by adding this handbag. So this one's really cute. And this one, I'm linking everything below because honestly the purses I can't keep up, so I'm just going to run through the bags and everything will be linked below, or it will come up on the screen. So next we have a very similar bag but in a zebra print. So pretty much it's the same style bag, and instead of that little what do I want to say, it's not a buckle, it's like a circular metal piece. Instead of it being gold like it was in the brown bag, on the zebra print bag is silver, which plays with the black and white color scheme that they have for this particular bag. So it still has that same texture. It looks like a piece of metal that somebody like scrunched up, but it just is really I think a nice piece. It's trendy. And I think all of these bags are either 40 or, let me see, hold on. I feel like these bags are going to be between 40 and like $70. If I'm wrong, don't hold it against me. Like I said, I'll link it below. Next, we have a shoulder bag. It's super quilted, it's super puffy, but it's structured. And the top of it is not going to be so like just plain open. Like a lot of the bags that have this type of styling that are quilted and puffy like this, they tend to just open at the top like this. Like this is the bag, and you just open it up. This bag is different because it actually has the flap to it and it still has the shoulder straps, and I like the way the shoulder straps are attached to the bag. It's just, again, one of those things that Zara does. They seem to be really good with, you know, trendiness, giving something a little extra flair to it, and this is no different. So this bag is black. Again, always something that you could just pair with your everyday wear if that's what you want to do, or if you want to jazz something up but you're into more of a neutral palette. This is a black bag, so it's going to be very simplistic but still give you that style element that you might be looking for. Now this bag I like a lot. This one looks like a scrunchie, like an old school scrunchie. Looks like somebody took the scrunchie, enlarged it, cut the top off, and put a strap on it. That's what this bag looks like to me. But this is really nice. I like the texture of it. It's similar to that coat we looked at earlier, the white trench, where it has this kind of like almost like Sherpa or Chanel type, I don't know, texture to it. It's really, really interesting. And then this one is in a real neutral, like cream eggshell type of color, and then the strap is gold. It's like gold links, so that lends itself to blending in with that kind of nude, creamy textured color of the handbag. So really, really pretty. This is one of those pieces, in my opinion, where you could take jeans and a top, and then to dress it up, you put a nice shoe with it in this type of a bag, versus taking that same top and bottom and just throwing on flats in an everyday bag with it. So really, really cute. All right, we're going to move into shoes, and first up we have some boots which match perfectly with the bag we talked about earlier. So this is like a zebra print mid-rise boot is what I would call it. It's like a calf length, depending on, again, how short or tall you are, but it's not going to be like an over-the-knee boot, and it's not a booty. It's a little bit longer than a booty, but this has a wide opening at the top, so it's not fitted like a sock boot, so I really do like that. And also the heel and the structure of it. And then this black and white is obviously going to be something that is going to be like your pop of color or your little added style element. If you want to keep everything else neutral, you can definitely do that. If you want to be matchy and put it with the purse, you could, but I would be careful with that. But this is a nice, super, super nice, trendy boot that's not too much, you know, like it's not a neon colored boot, or it's not like a giant platform boot that you might not be comfortable with. So it's just kind of a play on a boot structure you're accustomed to, but they just play with the color scheme and the texture. So next we have a more traditional boot. This is going to be your black over the knee boot. I like this one a lot because the heel is kind of chunky, so it's not going to be like a stiletto heel plus an over the knee boot, which, you know, some people aren't comfortable with. It could read like kind of hookerish, you know, depending on what you into or what you like or what you don't like or how comfortable you are with that kind of stuff. But this one I like because it's got, like I said, a really kind of played down heel style to it, and then the boot is so long that you don't have to worry about that. Now this comes in black, which of course is always going to be a universal color. You're going to get through this winter, next winter. I have black Zara boots that I bought like this with this faux suede, literally, that I've had for 5 years. So they tend to last if you take care of them, if you're not out like walking around in the rain or the snow with them. but this is a really nice, definitely nice, easy piece for winter that you're gonna have for years to come, just like some of the coats. Next up, we have a really pretty brown boot, and this one is not over the knee, but it's definitely taller than like that first zebra print one, which was more like a calf length. So this is what I would call like a standard height boot. And it has that kind of faux suede type material to it, and this heel is chunky in the same way that the last one was. And when I say chunky, I don't mean platform. I just mean the width of the heel is not like a stiletto heel. So the stiletto, you know, is going to be super thin. These boots have more of width to the heel, so they'll give you more stability if you're not comfortable in high heels. I know sometimes people tend to be able to go a little bit higher with the heel when the heel itself is wider. So this is that kind of boot. If you wanted to wear them slouchy, you could. I think they look nice pulled straight up. You could definitely wear these with jeans. You could wear these under a nice chunky turtleneck sweater with a nice flowy skirt that flares a little bit at the bottom. That would be really pretty. And the color so happens to match the brown purse that we looked at in the purses section. I think it was the first one. So just another really, really nice Zara boot. It has like it's not a pointed toe. It's almost like an almond shaped toe. So a little bit of a trend, not too extreme either way. Next, we have another brown one. It's essentially the same boot, a little different because even though the heel on this one is also wide, it's a circular heel, but it's still going to be very stable if you're a person that's not comfortable with like a stiletto heel. This one is a lighter color of brown, but I would still call this brown, like camel. It's like a camel color. So again, it's going to be that nice standard height of a boot. You can put it with jeans, you can wear it with a skirt. You know, it's not a booty, and it's definitely not over the knee. Just nice Goldilocks, you know, just right. And this is a color of boot that I feel like you just need in your closet because it's just standard. Like you're gonna have a camel colored trench coat, you're gonna have camel colored boots. Like these are just staples in my opinion and get you through the winter. And Zara always is gonna deliver. Again, they have that kind of almond shaped toe. It's not pointy, it's not round, it's right in the middle. So that means it's gonna last you. It's not so trendy that next year is gonna look crazy if you wear it. Just another really good run-of-the-mill, nice, trendy winter boot from Zara. Check out my website, curatedcloset.com, where we have clothes, shoes, and accessories for women. I will leave everything linked. It will also pop up on your screen, and join the email list if you're interested in being notified about new arrival sales, exclusive deals, etc. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to live well and look good doing it. And until next time, y'all, bye.